guys, this is Jamie Lola, and I am here for a design team project for Kitty's Scrap Post. And yes, you see what it is. It is a junk journal. Oh my gosh, you know, I do love my junk journals. So I'm using two of my favorite stacks, which I will, well, I guess it's not called a stack, it's actually a kit. Two of my favorite kits from her shop. So I will put them either somewhere around here and in the description below so that you can see them. And of course, I have done a junk journal. It seems like I haven't made one in forever, so I'm just like, oh my gosh. So anyway, let's start with the cover. Now the cover is not from her stack. It is actually a card that was made by Sheila McNabb, and she sent me this in a swap that we had. We had a steampunk swap, and I thought this would be awesome to use on the cover. So this is the card that she sent, and I glued it down and I glued it shut so it's kind of puffy on the front. And then I took a book and ripped the book apart as I usually do. It has 5 signatures, and I sewed that in with some baker's twine, and it's purple and white, and then I went over it with a blue-gray, what do you call those things? Spectrum Noir marker. And so, I will show you the inside. Inside, of course, I liked the cover, so I left it with some black duct tape. And then this is one of the Heartbreak Collection pages in the Kitty Scrap Post swap. And then these are part of the cutouts that she has. So there's a vintage lady, and I thought it'd be kind of cool with the skeleton dude. So those are cutouts from her paper. And basically what I did was I filled the whole page and we left a little border around of 8.5 by 11 paper, and then printed it out, and then I used the whole page. And then on the back, of course, it's blank. Now you can run it through your printer and print it again if you wanted. I used some plain pages from Tuesday Morning. This is like a greenish, bluish gray kind of color, and then it has a different color on the back. And then I used some of the book pages that were in here. In the book originally, and then I sewed them back in. Not necessarily for the story, but just because I've been on this kick of drawing on book pages. This is another one of the cutouts from her digital toolkit. An old-fashioned phone, loved it, inked it up, did some fussy cutting. I put in a black card from Hobby Lobby. And then these are more cutouts from her paper line. Love it. So this one is a card, and I cut it, inked it up, and then I put in one of the Parisian pieces. This is also a cutout from the Kitty Scrap Post paper. And then I did another pocket here with this lady in the cherries. She cracks me up with that. I can't help it. It looks like balls on her chin. And I used another one of the cutouts here. Right there. And so it's like this double pocket layered thing that flips. Love that. So, love that a lot. Love it, love it. And then, excuse me, I'm still trying to get over my flu, cold, whatever it is. This is another one of the cutouts from her paper. And so I took it, printed it, and then it as a tuck spot. Then I took another one of these cards from Hobby Lobby. This is a perfume bottle cutout from her stack. And then here's a Paris. And then the lady's in the background really pale. So I cut that out and put that in this little flip flap. So it flips like that. And then it's attached to the page over here so that it creates a pocket. See that? So it creates a pocket on the other side with some more paper. And then here's the back of that first signature. I love this page in her kit. Love it. And then this is also a cutout from the stack. Now this is a different paper line. I can't remember where I got this from. I want to say Hobby Lobby. And then on the back, these are 3 more of the cutouts from the Kitty Scrap Post packs. Okay. So the Heartbreak one, I used a lot of the cut aparts. And then this is also a cut apart, and this cute dragonfly. Love that. And then so is this piece here that I glued down, and then I used this cut apart just as a a piece to tuck in that little spot. This too is a cut apart postcard from the stack. Oh God, I keep saying the stack, the kit. And then this is a half of a piece of one of the cutouts. I used another piece on a tag that I did last month for her. Okay, then we come to the center of the signature. Here's that lady with the cherries again hanging out her mouth. And then I made her a tuck spot. Just glued down the edge. Then we have some more paper. Book pages. And then here's another card that I made into a pocket. Actually, it's an envelope that I cut apart and made into a pocket. This is one of the cut aparts. And this is one of the postcard images. So I just made another little tuck spot there. I love that. And then there's the end of that signature. Here is another page. I love these printed script pages she has. And I did the same thing. I enlarged the picture so that it covered my whole 8.5, 11 piece with a little border. Use the whole page. And the thing is, you can use them. You can make them smaller. You can make them bigger. If you had a 12 by 12 printer, you could print them 12 by 12. This is a page from the kit, and I absolutely love how it looks. And so I liked the way that it printed as well, because I had these larger borders. And so I had the one sheet left printed, and I was like, I want this to be the dead center of my book. So it is dead center. And then you can see the lady that she has as a cut apart, and she has this butterfly as a cut apart as well. Here's the photograph. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Yeah, I finished putting this together last night at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't even realize it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I was just piddling around. And then this is one of the cut aparts from the collections. And then here's the other side of that print page, script page. I love that, and I love the grunge that's on it. Here's the fourth signature and book pages. And then here I did like a collage kind of piece. This actually is sort of a belly band because it goes all the way through. So you could tuck something in there, something skinny. And then it has the little poison bucket and this little, what do you want to call this? Like curly Q kind of thing. All of these are cut aparts and pieces in her paper collection. There's another pocket made from an envelope. Down here, these are pieces that are cut apart from the collection. There's that butterfly I was talking about in an old camera. There's my girl again. I loved her. And an old book. Those are all cut aparts. Here's a clock. That is a cut apart piece. And I just kind of went over it a little bit with ink. And there's the end of that signature. And then I told you I love this paper, so I printed it again and used that piece. This is one of the print cut aparts here. It's a gate, obviously, but this is actually a cut apart piece that she has in the collection. There's another flip out here. Over the neck. Flip there. And then I kind of left this book in because it talks about marriage, and it has the whole, to me, it has that whole kind of, you know, woman vibe going on. And then I did a little, I don't know, I got to this point and I wanted some dimension a little bit. So I glued, this is another, all these are pieces from the collection. So I had cut her apart and I glued her down on two sides so that you could put a tuck spot this way. And then I took one of the clocks that was in the collection and I put it up on foam tape. And then this was a flower bundle that was in there. So I have part of this side is on foam tape and then this is here so that you can tuck stuff under here and you can also tuck a little bit on top. So you could have two sets of tucks there. Using all four of these are elements. I'll show you this one better. This is the element from the stack. And I think this kind of suits my sensibilities as far as like how the things are together, because, you know, you've got that kind of overly romantic thing and then you got something creepy that goes with it. Oh, because it was from a Halloween kit. And then I had one of these little heart paper clips that was just sitting out, so I threw that on there. And then it ends with the other side of that beautiful paper from her kit. I love this red damask out of her kit. And I think it is also in black. I think she has a piece of it in there that's also in black. So that is my design team project for December for Kitty Scrap Post. Enjoy. And thank you, Sheila McNabb, for this card on the front. Totally love it, and it makes it on the front. Okay, bye.